Hi guys, welcome back. Woody here. This is You Can't Win Anything with Kids, episode 35. It is the 1st of January 2028. That's the in-game date, not the real date. Of course, if you are watching this on the 1st of January 2028, how's the apocalypse? I don't know. Maybe that doesn't happen. Who knows? Anyway, this is how we've gone since I left you. We're ninth, as you can see down here. We straight off lost to Rotherham 2-1. Quite disappointing there. 2 shots on target in the back of the net as usual. Big George getting on the score sheet. We were dumped out of the League Cup by Derby 3-2. Bennett's. Is that Keenan Bennett's getting the winner there. Big George popping up though. Then we went on a little bit of a 4 games without a win. A couple of draws in there though. Bournemouth 2-1. Eric Bailey sent off, but we still couldn't grab a win there. 1-1 draw with Bristol City. This was disappointing because they got a 90th minute equaliser. Got absolutely pumped by Cardiff. Trevor Redmond getting sent off in the 66th minute. Not a help. After it was pretty even before that. Then 1-1 draw with Aston Villa. Pretty good. They've actually got David De Gea playing for them. Interesting. Then we hit a little bit of form. We beat Burnley 3-0. Trevor Redmond getting a 9. At this point he's playing quite well, as you can see. He got an 8 here against Villa, and that was his sending off. 3-1 then against QPR. Chris Lynch coming in goal for that one. We were pretty dominant there, which was excellent. 2-2 draw with Doncaster. Chris Lynch wasn't great today, as you can see. Big George Nakaji, he just keeps popping up and smashing those goals in. Then we played Doncaster again in the FA Cup. Pretty poor game, to be honest. Thought we had it. Reed getting an 86 minute winner and Will Gurney getting him sent off in the 90th minute. Thanks, Will. We then came back and pumped Charlton 3-0. That was pretty decisive. Trevor Redmond back in goal. Will Gurney off the bench, man of the match, which was good to see. We lost then to Gillingham 2-1. Disappointing. Will Gurney with a 5 after his 9. Very hit and miss. Beat Huddersfield 3-1. Nakaji Hellberg, you see there, is cropping up with a few goals as well, and Starkey on the score sheet. And then we beat Mansfield 3-0 as well, with goals from Donnelly, Nakaji, Clarkson, and Will Gurney. Twisted knee for a couple of weeks. So that is where we are. That's where we left you after the Christmas period. We are 9th. If you have a look at where are we, team stats, we're 4th at the moment. Draw, win, loss, win, win. So we're going pretty good player stats wise. That threw me there. He's obviously, yep, that explains that one. So yeah, we're 9th. Middlesbrough are a game in hand, so if we do win that, we're a point behind them. So we're not totally out of it yet. We're scoring some decent goals, but and actually our defence isn't too bad. We probably need to be scoring more goals, to be honest. Actually, if we have a look at player stats here, goals, George Nakaji's 9th with 14. Like, look at Keaton Mulvey here, 20 finishing and 20 off the ball. No wonder he's scoring so many. Trevor Redmond is still interested. West Ham are there. You know, we're getting big bids for him, but the problem is I just cannot for the life of me find a decent goalkeeper in Europe. This is what we've got on the shortlist. Jason Harrison at West Ham, I'm not sure he's any better. Richard Green at Wolves, maybe, I don't know. Tim Butner, probably, is pronounced PSV, still not that great. And then Josh Fenwick on loan from Leicester, 1 acceleration again. Very, very hard to find goalkeepers. Very, very difficult. And obviously, I haven't picked a team for this Watford game, which is excellent. Will Gurney's out with a twisted knee. Watford are top of the table, so this is a massive, massive game for us. Stats-wise, let's have a look. Who's in the goals? Who do you think? George Nakaji with 17. Liam Miller with 14 after just turning 19. I say just turning 19. He turned... when's his birthday? Do we get his birthday? Have I just made that up when his birthday is? No, it's right here. Got him at numpty. November he turned 19. But he has scored 14 goals from Nine starts and 9 subs off the bench, so he is looking good. Chris Starkey, other than that, it's pretty individual. Let's actually go available. So we get Will Gurney in there. He's only got 5, but he's got 5 assists. You know, he's playing on that right, so but he's still playing pretty decent. He's probably not. I don't know. Anyway, assists wise, Jan Halberg is really picked up. He had a dip in form. Dan Heath, Leighton Clarkson, as you'd expect. Average rating. Callum Miller, he played 1 game, played well. Josh Donnelly looks pretty good as a left back. The Northern Irishman, Scott Smith. It's little games though, so don't really count. Alan Thompson, as always, a rock in defence. What a guy this is. What a player. Trevor Redmond is actually playing quite well. So, you know, a lot of calls about dropping him, but it's his best season. So I'm not sure we can do that. We have a look at team stats, and we have a look at conceded. We have the second best in the league. So I don't think I can complain too much about that. Maybe I can. Kane Dean, our captain, he is also having a stellar season after. His best season this year, I'm pretty sure, was National League. Was it National League? We had 1, 2, National League, no. League 2. Oh yeah, no, that was League 2, his best season. He's now having his equal best season in the Championship, so that's good to see. Dan Heath playing well as well. Sean Kavanagh looking pretty good. Mark Lewis getting more game time. He's looking pretty decent as well. Someone who's not playing so well is Jack Newell, 26 years old. He's on a big bit of wedge. Limited game time, I guess. A lot of games off the bench, but he's just not performing. 293 games for FC United. He's closing up on the 300 mark, so maybe he gets 300 and then maybe he leaves. Anyway, let's go Watford today. We'll have Redmond in goal. We'll obviously go with Dean and Heath at left and right back, and we'll go Thompson and Kavanagh in the middle. He's been really, really good. Obviously, we've got Lewis here. We'll just go that because I don't like having the players unavailable, because a bit weird like that. Lynch is obviously the first goalkeeper on the bench. In the midfield, we've got Clarkson and Hellberg, who Clarkson not playing that well. I don't think he'll be making the step up to the Premier League, but Hellberg, he looks like he's adjusting to life nicely. We've got Lewington, who has been playing pretty decently as well. He will get onto the bench, obviously. I'm going all higgledy-piggledy here with this. We're going to have Starkey on the left. He's having an okay season. And on the right, this is where we run into a little bit of an issue. Ross Holmes is probably the man to put on the left, Starkey on the right, Big George up front, Liam Miller, and we'll also go for young Carbone here. A lot of games off the bench for him with Jack Newell, and we get Campbell or Miller. We've got to go McIntyre and Geordie Etten on the bench. Geordie Etten not playing too well, so that's how we're going to line up. Kane Dean is obviously the captain extraordinaire. Let's go and play this game finally after 8 minutes of massive chat. Watford, everyone's running over there, so we'll try and, I guess, exploit them down here. Maybe João Pedro up front as a Brazilian. He's pretty good. It's going to be tough to shut down, but anyway, let's see what we can do. We're at home at Broadhurst Park. This is a massive game. We win. It's a big game. It's a big game. They've got a really good team. They're top of the table for a reason. They have the best defence in the league. But apart from the goal, it's been relatively even. I mean, the goal's a big thing. And then, thought Starkey had scored there, but it looked like Big George was offside. A pretty quiet first half. Yeah, relatively quiet apart from the goal, I guess. No one's really, Finn Darman. English, German. Still, acceleration 1. What is it, acceleration 1? I mean, it's not really a goalkeeping stat in this, but surely they need a bit of speed off the line. But anyway, But I think that comes down to pace. There's Trevor Edmonds' pace 6, a little bit slow there as well. I don't know. He's improving quite well. Anyway, we'll see. I can't find anyone better, so we're stuck with him at this point. Still haven't really been able to put too much pressure on them. We're all a bit lackluster, I think, at the moment, by the looks of it. Big Christmases, I think. We'll go for a triple substitution. Yeah, we'll throw caution to the wind, triple substitution, and hopefully one of these boys, Miller, Byrne, or Lewington, can score. But it doesn't actually look like anything's really going to happen. Watford have got their 1-0, and they are probably going to hang on to it for some short passing. Yeah, we'll just try that. We'll mix up some short passing for the last few minutes, see if that does anything. This is a real chance to get an equaliser here, though, to be honest. That's going to be 1-0 win to them, I think. Yep, there it is, 1-0 win. We didn't really offer much. Trevor Redmond was pretty good, which is good to see. 1-0 loss against top of the table. Okay, we're down to 11th. Still not great, but we have now 2 games in hand on Pompey, who are in here. Obviously, some of these teams can sneak up. But anyway, that was that. We've got Stoke. I think, have I set my scouts off? No, I haven't. That's something that I'll have to do, is get them moving, I think. Right, we're back. Stoke on Wednesday, which is good. The scouts have been sent out. Youth players, Eastern Europe, Central Europe, Scandinavia, Southern Europe, and UK and Ireland, which is all the places that I have limited myself to. Once we get to the Premier League, we will have worldwide scouting. Millwall, 7 days. Yeah, we can risk it. Borough, that's a pretty big game. Probably should have, in hindsight, come back for that, but I didn't. So, anyway, Stoke, who are 7th, still pretty big, and Millwall 13th. This is a huge game because Stoke will want to look to get in here, and we want to look to be chomping at the bit. I'm going to leave the team as it is. We weren't that convincing against Wolves, but no one was bad. Maybe, excuse me. We're going to do this because Smith played pretty well. He was my biggest signing at one point and has really struggled to get into the team, but he's in today, I guess. Let's do that today. Stoke. A lot of running around. Keep the game off. Or can FC United do it on a cold, wet... It's breezy and sleet. It's a cold, wet night. It's not a Tuesday night, it's Wednesday night in Stoke. Yes, we can. With the goal from Thompson, which happened ages ago because I couldn't quite get that funny little anecdote out, which obviously none of you have ever heard anyone say before. So we are going to do it on a cold, wet Wednesday night in Stoke, he says. Q Stoke winning 3-1. This is good. This is up to 8th, 1 point behind Pompey. Game in hand is crucial. We are all over them at this point, and it is half time, and we are looking pretty damn good. Big George is having a quiet game for the second game around. Doesn't really have 2 quiet games after all his goals he banged in. He's just a little bit struggling to get on the scoreboard. Yeah. He should be scoring. It's not very aggressive. Maybe that's holding him back. I don't know. What else could be? Who knows? But if he's that's irritating. If he's still on 6, which he probably is, he'll be off. Yep, Liam Miller. Come on. Jan Helberg struggling there on a 6 as well. Is anyone injured? Oh, Ken Dean, injury. To get him off, let's get old Jordi on. Come on, boys. This is where we tend to stuff games up. You have a look here. These draws here, we've got a lot of them. Ooh, Liam Miller, 15th goal. This kid is good. He's really good, I think. I think we've got a great kid there. Is he English? He is English. I just assumed Miller. I thought he was Irish. I should know, but he's been in the team for like 5 years. Jesus. I think I need to start doing things like this, I think. And just... yeah. That was a good, solid win. Good, solid win. It was even there. Redmond was up to the task. Alan Thompson. So a rock at the back. Look at this. Headers. 4 key headers. Picked up a goal. 6 tackles as well. Oh, what a man. What a man. 2-1. Huddersfield thumped Watford 6-3. That's good. Right, we've got Millwall in a week. Where are we playing that? Is that at home or is that in the Den? It is at home. Interesting. Will Will Gurney be back? Probably not. I'm always tempted to put if Will Gurney's back, but well, we'll see what happens. We'll wait till we get to the game. Right, we're back. It seemed like an eternity. The game just got onto the 9th of January and just for some reason just sat there for a good 5 minutes. I don't know what it was doing. It's very weird. But the team we're going for today, one change. Liam Miller's up front. Scored that goal last game. How is he only averaging 6.82? I didn't notice that. He's still scoring goals though after Big George 2 poor games. He's got low morale. Players have low morale. It's always a good idea to get them out of the team because they never play well. And I should have noticed that before, but I didn't. Will Gurney is coming onto the bench for young Carl, the Irish man. That's the worst Irish impression ever. It's just go and play the game. Stop. Millwall, 3-1, 3-5-2, I guess if you want to call it. I feel like we should be good with our wide players, exposing them. Look at me getting all tactically. Millwall are mid-table, and a win here will see us go into the playoff positions, which would be amazing. This is our game in hand as well, so this is absolutely must win. Must win. So far after 20 minutes, no one's really done anything. Is that... have they... oh, I thought they had like Naby Keita. I was going to be like that. I know we're a while in, but it's a bit much. This is a pretty dour first half. Looks like Redmond's had some work to do there. Well, pretty sure the other games were pretty boring as well, weren't they? I'm glad I brought you back for 3 really boring games. You watch. We'll finish this episode, and the next game, off camera, will be like some whiz-bang, fantastic 8-7 game. Let's get Will Gurney on for Scott Smith. And once again, that midfield just not firing. I'll give Miller until 70-ish minutes. There's Will Gurney. Get in, my son. Oh, come on. Come on, boys. Nope. Alan Thompson was good. Shows you what kind of game it was there with his headers. 15 tackles. So he's a machine. It's gutting. We're just outside the playoffs on goal difference. This is our problem, is actually scoring goals. We're around about excuse me, this 50 mark. Let's have a look. Where are we? Team goals wise. Yeah, see, look, we're Pompey. They're 6th and they're smashing it in See, we need to be here if we want to be winning this league. I'm happy defensively, second best defense in the league still, which is good. Right, I do apologise for the boring episodes. That was just like this game. Match report, tiny 1-0 loss to Watford, 2-0 win over Stoke. Even though it was a relatively quiet, boring game, we got the we went to Stoke on a cold and wet Wednesday night. And I keep saying that, and it never gets old. And then we had a 1-1 draw at home with Millwall, which I feel like we should have won that game. I really feel like we should have won that game. Disappointing. Anyway, Middlesbrough, that's a big game because they're 5th. But we are in touching distance with this playoff here. This was bad, but we've pulled ourselves back up. I feel like making some progress. I feel like our squad is looking pretty good. We've got some really good players here. Hopefully we're not having another year after this in the Championship, because that will be ugh. Anyway, let's have a look when we're going to come back. Is it going to be... How many episodes have we done? This is the 3rd episode of the season so far. We don't want to be dwelling too much on this, so I'm thinking... what have we got here? Doncaster. I don't know. I'll think of something. I'm thinking maybe March, sometime in here. This Pompey, Bristol City, Bournemouth collection could be pretty wild. And then we'll either come back for some playoffs, I reckon. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I should really plan this because I never know what I'm going to do first. Finances are looking good, just in case you're wondering. Stadium is teeny tiny though. 6,000 plus 1,000 with 1,000 seated. I have a feeling that yeah, they're already doing that, and I keep forgetting and keep asking him like every month. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, please leave a comment if you like to comment. I'll get back to you. Please hit that like button, and is greatly appreciated. And if you're not yet subscribed, which I don't know why you wouldn't be, because this is fantastic content, please make sure you are. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.